Hey folks, how are we? Oh, I'm out in the beautiful mystical Burren. Just said I'd make my way out tonight. And as you can see, it's my first time out in the Hilleberg Soulo, the red label. So easy to put up. I actually moved the inner back a bit so I can actually fit in because the mist is hitting. But so far so good. Nice tent, heavy, but nice tent. I know the wind is meant to pick up badly during the night, so I bring out this. Gonna get some food into me and a nice cup of tea. Listen to the Munster match here, so they're winning against Scarlets, which is good. But yeah, let's get some food in. As for dinner tonight, we have beef and potato. Absolutely love this meal. Alright, let's get a cup of tea on. Oh, I forgot. I forgot I brought 2 donuts. Oh, nice. Cheers, people. Just waiting for my beef and potato to rehydrate with a nice cup of tea. Oh my God. There is nothing better than normal milk. Look. It's just to have a normal cup of tea when you're out. It's just so good. Oh, so good to be out. Man, I am absolutely loving this pot. Like, it's such a cheap little pot from AliExpress, but it's bigger than the Tringia light. I don't know how much actually it takes. It takes more than the Tringia anyway, but I can measure up that. And it's black, but it's stupid. You can get it in army green as well. And yeah, sure, I don't need 2 of them after I get the green one. So, so looking down over Galway Bay. It's weird, I'm at the same level, but over there is thick fog. And it's not where I am. It's just odd. It's scoffing this anyway. Munster winning, which is great. So I washed my my down sleeping bag recently. And it was an experience. That's all I'll say. Like, I bought the down washing up liquid, the specialised washing up liquid that you need. I put it in. And the down sleeping bag just floated on top of the water and the drum was going underneath it, so it didn't even wash it like. So then I took it out and I put it into a mesh bag, and I kind of pulled it as tight as I could. So I put it back in, used more of the down stuff. That floated on top of the water as well in the mesh. So that was, again, another wasted full rotation of the washing machine with more of the down stuff. So I ended up putting it into the bath. In the water in the bath, I rolled it and rolled it and rolled it, got all the air out of it just so the water would soak in. So I could have spent easily 40 minutes just doing that. I left it soak for an hour, 2 hours, and then rolled it very, very lightly just to get all the water out of it. But God almighty, the process took an age. I'm interested to see what it's like tonight, because I was losing feathers. It'll tell a lot now tonight, but just to see how puffy it is and stuff. But it was an experience. But yeah, let me know, have you ever done it and what way did you do it? I don't know how people do it in the washing machine, because mine just kept on floating. Have you done it any different way? Because, man, it was an eventful day. A full day to wash the bloody thing. But anyways. Yeah. Right, let me check my food. Just get stuck in. Look at this. Have you ever tasted them? They are real meals. Now, all fed. Right, I think I'm going to have another cup of tea now, but I'm going to get some more layers on. It's actually getting really cold. But I'm delighted the position of the tent. The wind is blasting this way, so it's just perfect. I didn't realise how windy and bad it was until I stepped out there, but this tent is an absolute animal. Love it. Okay, let's get some more clothes on because it's damn cold. Oh, that's the job. So I had an opportunity to get a Hilleberg. At the same time, I'm just after buying the Scarp Ultra. Do I need both of them? Probably not. The Solo is heavier. I suppose the beauty about the Scarp, I can bring that out without the actual external poles, and it's still a very, very strong tent in the wind. I think each time I go out, I'm going to kind of like bring the Solo and then bring the Scarp and just see which one I begin liking. If I keep using both of them, I'll hold on to them, but like they're two very expensive tents to keep. So whether I sell one or not, I don't know. I also have the 3FUL Tianshan. And yes, I have way too many tents. It's actually stupid. Honestly shocked at how fast I can lose stuff. The lid off the X-Boil. I just put it down 2 seconds ago, like. No idea. I have plenty of fuel there anyway, but I usually like to quench it. Just so to save fuel. But I literally just after putting it down like 2 seconds ago. Who knows? Jeez, the wind's picking up, boy. Look at this. I put it into the feckin' bag. I can't even remember doing that, like. Joys of my brain. Now I'll try to put it on now without scalding me hands. It's meant to rain hard in the morning, which is fine. Oh, a sticky donut. Don't know why I packed this, because they're not gluten free. They're gonna kill me, like. But I have tablets there. Some of these guilty pleasures. Cheers, people. Oh. Everything's secure because the wind is gonna pick up big styly. Now, Jesus, the wind is crazy. Glad to have my earplugs as well with me tonight, but yeah, be alright. I'm always thinking, do I bring too much water? Like, that's 2 litres. Suppose I've gone through a litre, and that's probably a litre for breakfast in the morning. And I also have, I don't have another litre with me. I have another 600 millilitres, so that's for drinking. So I'd say it's the one thing, pain in the ass though. I hate it. I hate carrying that much water. I really do. I have a couple of rogue flies around the place. What the hell they're doing around at this time? It's past their bedtime, like. Some kind of a hook in there, shouldn't there, to hang this? But we'll put it in for the minute and we'll see. Now, I wonder what I was sitting on. They fit up my hole. Really liking the Hilleberg. I really am. If anyone has ever been to Limerick, they'll know the Radar store. I always call it a dangerous shop because when you go in there, it's a small shop but it's packed with quality camping gear. When you go in there, you'll know straight away. I know the fella Joe who owns it. So he contacted me and asked me would I try out a new base layer that they got. It's a merino wool base layer. And it's long sleeves, which I really like because I sleep on my stomach and my arms are normally outside of the sleeping bag. So that's why I really like the long sleeve ones. But it has the air vents on the side of it. So Artelect Systems. I'll place the details in the description, you can have a look at it. But I'll let you know how I get on with it. But thanks to the Radar store for giving me this to try out. Red goes well at my red complexion. Right, I'm getting in, watching a movie. I have a documentary. That's what I'm going to watch, a documentary. So the last time I was out, I brought my Thermarest sponge pillow, whatever you call it, SpongeBob pillow. But yeah, I just wasn't comfortable. I don't know whether it was the night that was in it, but I just didn't sleep well. I brought out I think this is Thermarest as well, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So instead, I brought out the Thermarest stuff sack that is like a felt on one side. Call it fleece. So I'm just going to pack that with one of my fleeces, and it's really not that cold tonight. I brought out way too much clothing with me. Even though I didn't know whether I was going to have to change because it was raining on the way in. Well, was it rain or just pure mist? It could have been just pure mist. So that looks much better. So the last time I brought this, I actually packed it with two down jackets, and it really wasn't comfortable. So at least this, I'll try it out. And the beauty about it is, if I need it higher, I'll just place the other down jacket in. So I better strip to put this on, so avert your eyes. I caught you looking. Oh my god, that's so comfortable. And I'm not just saying it because I got it off them. And look, it has to put your hand through. It's my first time having a merino wool base layer. Sorry, I keep rubbing myself. It sounds so wrong. It's not tight, as in like an Under Armour. It's not like an Under Armour. It's like a really comfortable pyjamas. And it hasn't got the sticky feeling of nylon either. So, oh my god, I'm really, really happy with this now. Do you know something? I didn't realise I didn't use my big camera as much tonight. I use my Action 4 most of the night. All the talking and everything has been into the Action 4. It's a hard one because the footage off the bigger camera is out of this world. It's just unbelievable, and I'll continue to use it. But setting it up, it's not as versatile because the Action camera, you can just throw it anywhere. I know the quality isn't as good, but if I'm using the bigger camera all night, it takes a lot of my time away from the camp. I will be bringing the bigger camera out, but I think I'll be using it more for B-roll shots and some nice close-ups and just scenery and stuff like that. And then just all the talking shite as I do, I'm going to do it into the Action camera. Even though I do like setting up the camera, viewing in at a good setup, but you're up and down so much. It takes the relaxing side away from the camp. I needed to relax for this camp. It's been changing jobs and doing all that. It's been a stressful few weeks, we'll say. I really wanted to give myself time to sit out and just look out at the bay and just be, which I did. And I'm really happy I did. So yeah, happy days. Okay, get into the bed. Film over. I watch Margin Calls. Did you ever see that film? Time to get some sleep. I'll see you in the morning for breakfast. Good night. Good morning. Jesus, rough out. And so it is. Slept like a log. Right, time to get some breakfast, I think. One side of the tent got wet last night. There isn't a leak. I think it's not condensation either. I think it's coming from, because the wind is hitting this side. The outer is hitting the inner fly and it's a bit wet. I'll keep an eye on it anyway. It's the one thing I really like about the Hilleberg is the opening up the two full doors to reveal, you have the full vestibule. It makes the experience a lot easier because you have a much bigger space. So, plus I can sit back. I'll open up the door now, see if there's any rain coming in this way. If not, perfect. It's actually not too bad out. It's not as bad as I thought. It's actually blue skies over there. And you can't really see them there now, but excellent. I thought it was a lot worse than it is. Let's get breakfast on. Porridge kettle. I was always wondering about bringing a kettle out and then bringing a bowl, because for my porridge, when it just didn't dawn on me to put it into this. So, and now I have a little handle, so I don't have to hold the hot pot. Hot pot. Now I better take the tent down. Not always the nicest job, but let's get it down and get down the hill. There's a lot of rain coming in a while. I'm hoping that I'm packed up before it comes and get down the hill, but yeah, let's go. So last night, my head torch, I left it on by mistake, we'll say, and I didn't see that it was on because it was underneath a something. But when I lifted it up, it was boiling hot, and I was there saying, "Oh Jesus!" I just got lucky it didn't burn a hole in the tent, and didn't notice anything until that. This actually saved the bottom of the tent. Look at that. So, bloody lucky, boy. I better check out that. That's not good that a head torch actually heats up that much, but madness. Now, leave no trace. Let's get out here. The size of these rocks. Oh, it's coming down now. It's mad the thought pattern around when you get a tent that you have confidence in. It's just brilliant, because like it's the Hilleberg, brilliant. But next camp now I'm going to bring out the tarp tent. I love that as well. So, but it's just having that confidence and experience of getting out in the wind and the rain. So happy days. Oh my god, that's really coming down. Jesus really picked up the wind and the rain. I'm hiding behind a I'm hiding behind a wall here, but nearly back at the car anyway, which is great. So I'm glad I'm down on the trail now, because it's not good walking in the burn in the wet because it's slippy as hell, and I'm wearing Solomons today, which is never good. So anyway, thanks very much for joining me on another rainy adventure, and stay safe out there, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Take care, bye.